What is it like to jam with John Mayer?
Oh, okay. Well, interesting. Yeah, interesting question. Just because when I was teaching him, mostly I was really teaching him foundation that he needed, you know.
Uh-huh.
So we didn't really jam that much. We just played
Okay.
it, but then afterwards, after he became John Mayer from regular John Mayer, and that point, yeah, I was really hmm.
So I wasn't aware that you taught him as well. I know I've seen videos of you
Oh, okay,
jamming
okay,
with him, but I
yeah,
didn't know you taught him as
okay,
well.
okay,
So that's fascinating.
yeah. So I taught 1998. He saw me my funk clinic at the guitar session the summer, and then after the summer he enrolled as a regular student at the Berklee, and he picked me as his private instructor.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course he was very really passionate about Stevie Ray Vaughan blues guitar playing. He wanted to be a number one. He's so excited, so he came to me, and then of course we had to work on a lot of detail work, like a muting technique, a little bit sight reading, a little bit dynamics and all that, and so that was a teaching part. And then years later he became recording artist, and I was very happy to see that. First time I saw him was, I'm not really sure, 2004, 2005, 8, around there, 4 or 5 years later. And already he got that, touch, understand blues, authentic blues feeling and style. Then he added his own style with it. So really, really fascinating to see someone I helped him, how helped, and he really tweaked it great way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's certainly someone that certainly applied that and then took it elsewhere, applied the
exactly,
same
exactly,
thing.
exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Could you give an example of maybe with the muting, but whatever example you want to give of something that
sure.
was perhaps his weakness and you showed him something on? Because I think
Yeah,
people might
yeah,
find that
yeah,
fascinating.
yeah. Like for example, like most people play a lot of reverb in it, overdrive, and like for example, right, a lot of people play blues like this, kind of hard, right? So I taught him like separate every note without any noise.
Yeah, the clarity, yeah.
Right, right. That's I teach, right? Then other things, I push him to practice like root 37, like a 3 notes group of notes. So this
Now,
way,
can you
like,
show what notes you're playing? Because I've heard about this. Obviously, when you study higher level stuff, the 3 note thing is huge.
yeah,
Both 3 notes are a big John Mayer thing. Can you show us exactly what notes you're playing there? So
yeah. So really easy one. If I play E, I play E root, G sharp, right here. So basically, frets is from fifth string, seventh fret, sixth fret, seventh fret. So root, major third plus 7, exactly. But you see, a lot of people want to play ninth or something else, right? But this one has to be only 3 notes, like that. So that was a little bit, he definitely had a struggle really making clean sounds. That's when I taught him no reverb, more treble, less bass, and then really has to get the vintage amp, So that's what he did, right? That's really cool. So like that, So if you can do that, you can control more things after that. One other things I taught John is this, like, just mute eighth notes with all the notes ringing. It means like this is sort of my take of Chic or Earth, and Fire.
yeah,
See, this funk music funk guitar parts are very subtle, sometimes only 2-3 notes, and the band comes in, everybody tight, right? But I listened to this music when I was young so much in my bedroom, so I start making everything by myself. Sounds like that. Means, you know, I mean, funny way to say I'm overplaying, but I was trying. So I play everything. So even Nile Rodgers stuff. So one of the things I taught John is you see, every note you play, every note you pronounce, and every note you mute. So a lot of people cannot sing because too much thinking about the guitar playing. So my lessons, sometimes I do train singer-songwriter 2 different things to do. Like for example, even singer-songwriter has to do this one. You see, different things you can sing because that's what John Mayer does. He plays parts, he plays the guitar parts are different. And I learned from him afterwards. Wow, this is important. So I start teaching about Who Wants to Be John Mayer. So I had to teach these kind of crazy stuff that like like that, you know. And then like this. Then I ask students, you know, especially Skype, ask students, look at my eye, play.
Yeah.
Don't look at the finger. Yeah, exactly. Then that's a struggle. You know, yeah. Then I said, don't worry about making mistake because we make a mistake. That's why we know how to recover from mistakes. You know, otherwise.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, you have to play all correct, and that's like a stressful. You know, right? So yeah, it's fun. It's fun teaching.